What's up, everybody? Welcome to the podcast episode 2. Today we're going to be talking about many topics, but first I'm going to go ahead and address my setup and the, inspiration behind it. Basically everything's neon because okay, first of all, I love lights, and I can prove to you, I literally have my main lights up on my ceiling fan are LED lights, and the remote to control them. Sorry, I need to adjust my camera. Okay. The remote to control them is right here. I can make them different colors and stuff. It's great. I have this light. I have big LEDs over there. Like, I have this light, that light, lots of lights. And so I figured we'll make the intro neon and everything because, it's stuff that I like. And then the colors are blue and pink. You can see that common theme because those are my two favorite colors. So basically, for the podcast, I'm going to have this back here. And then, for wrestling stuff on my main channel, I'm going to have this Reds picture, so the M will be there. This will be here too, so I just thought it should be a different setup if I'm doing a podcast and not, a regular video. So today, we're going to talk about a lot of different things, actually. Some random stuff, maybe some stuff that's not so random. We're going to talk about first, the Simpsons predictions for 2023. I have had trouble finding a website of these predictions for some reason. I'm gonna go on Google because I'm on Bing right now, and let's see what Google has to deliver. If anything different. I doubt it will be, but you never know. Okay, so I'm gonna reach my hand over here to type. It's like they're acting like there's no predictions for 2023. Like, there are. Alright, here. Oh, that's the YouTube video. I watched like a 20-minute video last week about this, and now I can't find anything. Like, what the? Alright. Right. We're just gonna look at the 30 times the comedy got future correct. So there we go. Alright. Gotta go up now. Also, if you don't like the setup and you think it's ugly like Dominic Mysterio's haircut, that's fine. Tell me and I could change it. Alright. First thing is correctly predicting Super Bowls. Season 3, episode 14, Lisa the Greek. I almost said geek. The initial airing of the football-centric episode came only a few days before Super Bowl, I don't know what numeral that is, where Lisa correctly predicted the Washington Redskins would win. The next year, the staff decided to dub in the name of that year's competing teams. They were once again correct what they're called, the Dallas Cowboys as victors. The red buddings continued with red dubbings continued with moderate success over the next few years, finishing another accurate prediction of the San Francisco 49ers over the San Diego Chargers in another Super Bowl. That's crazy. That's not one of the craziest ones, though. I mean, there's other stuff. This one's a bit bigger. I did hear about this one whenever it came true. Disney buys 20th Century Fox, Season 10, Episode 5, When You Dish Upon a Star. An establishing shot at the end of the celebrity heavy When You Dish Upon a Star show shows the 20th Century Fox logo with a division of Walt Disney Company below it. Though they have been quick to poke fun at their parent company, the show certainly did not expect Fox to sell the Walt Disney Company in July 2018, now bringing Homer Simpson and Mickey Mouse into the same house. Some of these predictions, though, they are kind of crazy. It's just weird how close it is, how close some of the stuff is to what actually happens in real life. And if they are off, it's by little margin. It's not by, oh, you're way off. No, most of these predictions that are somewhat true are so close. It's insane. Okay. I'm gonna get to more interesting ones. I'm not gonna keep going through ones that don't matter. FIFA's corruption scandal in the World Cup. Season 25, episode 16. You don't have to live like a referee. The Simpsons take on the World Cup involves Homer being brought into the world of refereeing, mainly due to the FIFA organization having a shortage from massive corruption. Though he gets the temptation, he decides to call the game fairly, leading to Germany winning the World Cup. The show enjoy a 1-2 punch or kick of Anyway, first Germany did end up winning the title that same year, but what followed in 2015 was not as joyous, as FIFA employees underwent a slew of arrests following accusations of bribery, fraud, and money laundering. That one's kind of confusing. If you didn't know, I've never watched The Simpsons, but I've been very interested in these predictions that have came out. Like, you hear about all this, and it's like, what's going to happen next? That's what I'm trying to look to see what's going to happen in 2023. Because that'd be a long range. I'm going to keep looking for that, actually. I'm done with this. Okay. Alright, here. I think I'm on. Okay. So they predicted that a zombie apocalypse would hit Earth in 2023, which this is a bit terrifying. From a supposed war to a new virus, here are some things The Simpsons has apparently warned us about. A video shared by a TikTok user, also known as Claire, seemed to predict that a new virus will come in 2023, along with several wars. I have heard about the wars. Apparently, China and the US are supposed to go to war this year, according to The Simpsons, which that's a bit terrifying because when you look at what's happening right now in the world, I'm not going to go into it because we're going to talk about politics here, but I'm just saying, when you look at what's happening, it's definitely possible. The video is featured of a screenshot of Homer Simpson walking around with a bell and a sign reading "The end is near." Other predictions include inflation of the whole world and a female president. So that's interesting. It looks like they're leaning more towards Kamala Harris being president in the US this year, which we do have an election. The US does have an election in November, actually, to see who the president in. Was it this year or would it be next year? It's saying there's going to be a female president this year. That doesn't make sense because would the term be over? When is the next election? I'm confusing myself now. When is the next US election? Thank you. Tuesday, November 7th. Oh, no, it says Tuesday, November 5th. Because that makes sense. Okay, wait. You can't trust anything. Can't trust anything. Nothing's telling me. Alright, anyway. Basically, they're predicting a female president at some point in time. That whole thing about war and like the zombie apocalypse, they're saying that basically something could happen with cow meat and then we make hamburgers from cows and then there's like some weird stuff and like meat and people get like they turn into zombies and then like I don't know. That does not sound fun. I think the end of the world is coming. I'm going to be totally honest with you all. I think it's coming. All right, here, let's try to find more. One prediction included having humans travel to Mars. It says Taylor Smith, the host of, I don't know what channel it is, but look, eventually we're going to have to leave this planet behind. In the 16th episode of the 27th season, The Simpsons, called the Marge Ian Chronicles, Marge and Lisa volunteer to be some of the first humans to travel and to live on the Red Planet. Again, I have not watched The Simpsons, so I don't know who those characters are, but whatever. They send Exploration Incorporated, a private company, hopes to send people to the planet to colonize it by the year 2026. By the end of the episode, the mother and daughter end up living on Mars by 2050. It's very specific. Isn't that crazy how specific everything is? Like how there's, years for everything. It's not just like at some point in time they're in space. No, it's like specific. Like this year, we launched it, we colonized it, and now these people are on it in 2050. It's just insane. In our world, SpaceX, helmed by billionaire Elon Musk, has the goal of traveling to Mars, speculating in the past that humans would travel to the planet by now, but have pushed back their predictions. So Musk he has been very vocal about his ambitions for colonizing Mars, and it is possible, you know. Like he said, if we were able to make life sustaining on Mars, we will have passed one of the greatest filters that then sets up to become interstellar. It is true. That is true. And who knows how long Earth is going to last? I mean, it should last for another billion years or so, but million, billion, something like that. So Taylor Smith, I guess, a writer, she was in the writer's room or something, I don't know, the host of something, I don't know. She said that, this came up a lot more than I thought it would as I was looking at Simpsons predictions. Somebody in the writer's room has a very firm belief that this is how society is going to end. Zombie attacks have happened multiple times in the Simpsons episodes over the years, and in episode Days of Future, zombies are part of everyday society as Lisa works on in a soup kitchen after the undead. Looking after the undead. That could be a glimpse into the dark future. It's honestly, to think about this, how much they've got right, you don't know what to think, you know? You can think what you want about this, you know, maybe it's a hoax, whatever, but I kind of believe it. I'd I'd rather believe it and it not happen than not believe it and it comes out of nowhere. I want to know what's going on before it comes. Now I want to start watching these movies now. It's gonna be like the Avengers. Like we're gonna have the Avengers versus like Thanos is gonna come out and stuff. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be insane. I hope the Simpsons. Okay, wait. I hope The Simpsons never ends, if nothing else, so they can always be around to predict the future. That is true. I hope that too. Is that it? Is that really it? These websites are worse than Dominic Mysterio's wrestling skills. It's insane. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't find anything for 2023. Why is it so hard, guys? Here, maybe this website. Okay, we're on Quora now. This person has a good point. Kyle Andrew on Quora. Here's what he says. The Simpsons do not predict the future. There are never dates put forth with these supposed predictions. It's not until years later that something happens that someone manufactures into a prediction of something that happened on the show. The fact no one can point out The Simpsons saying something will happen in 2023 proves there are no predictions. It's only until after the fact that the claim of foretelling happens. There is a video on the internet, though, of Trump going down on The Simpsons and in real life, going down an escalator, and someone's holding up a sign, and the person drops the sign in The Simpsons. In the real life video, the person also drops the sign. I'm going to see if I can find that video and show it to y'all, because it's very interesting. Okay. Alright. Here. I pulled it up for you all. Let me go ahead and share my screen. It's a phenomenon. So Melania and Donald are now going down the escalator. Look, I think it's this sign right here. Pay attention, it falls. That sign right there, did you not see it? Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna look at it again. Alright, pay attention here. Watch, that sign falls. Right there, the yellow one. There. Alright, so here's Trump going down the escalator. Again, second. Yeah, there's Trump. Watch the sign. Falls. Like, if you're telling me that's not a coincidence, or some, like, come on now. It falls. And then, see, look, this video's still replaying it. The sign falls. And then, yeah, see, that's not my mouse, but, the sign falls. Like, this person realized it too. The person that put this video together. The sign falls. So, I mean, you can say all you want that they don't predict the future, but that's pretty darn close. Is it not? Am I crazy? Does anybody else think that this stuff is crazy? Like, come on. They've accurately predicted a number of things. Like, it's just a game, honestly, of like what'll be right next. You know, what's gonna happen next. Because you don't know. So, I mean, I'm interested to see on, you know, what will happen. Because I don't know. And after all the stuff that has come true, you know, it's crazy. That sign dropping though, that's one of the most interesting things I've seen on the internet. The fact that it fell down in 2000, the video was made. The fact that it fell down in that show, in The Simpsons, the sign fell down. And then again, later on in 2015, another sign falls down in like almost the exact same spot. What do the comments on that video say? What if Trump just watched that episode and said, F it, why not? Oh, wait. I can't believe they're actually convincing people this Simpsons clip was from 2000. I've never watched it, so I have no idea. Let me see. When was it? Oh, wait. It might have actually been after. His wife is Homer Simpson. Um. Oh, alright, alright, alright. I've never watched it, so I have no idea what years this stuff came out, so. Okay. Okay, alright. So the episode with that, now I'm a bit disappointed, actually. The episode with that came out a month after he did that. That's why it's like that, which makes sense now. Now I'm sad, man. I was hoping that was real. Well, the more you know. People say it's from 2000. I'm gonna look at it for myself. It says 2000. It says it aired March 19th, 2000. What? It originally aired on Fox Network in the United States, March 19th, 2000. And the episode after the picnic in the park is cut short due to a mosquito infestation. The Simpsons stop by an Indian casino. There, Bart is prevented from entering because of his... What? Why does it show Trump then? What is going on? Okay. It's... What? That's just odd. Nobody's giving any dates or anything. Come on, people. If you're gonna predict something, at least get it right. People are saying it's from 2000. Please give me a correct date. Don't lie. I've never watched this show. Okay.
He arrives on his own chopper.
I'm looking
He
now.
arrives on his own plane. Even Homer Simpson rode the escalator behind Trump, whose hair sucked Homer into his scalp.
I'm really confused now at this point. I mean,
And it seems The Simpsons just can't
Here's
wait
it from.
for next season to deal with Donald Trump.
I don't know what to believe anymore. You can't believe the internet ever. Oh, this is sad though. I'm looking at comments. Everything says 2000. Okay, wait, okay. It says this isn't the original from 2000. This isn't the original. It's a remake of the original that was made after the actual events happened. God, I don't know. People are saying so many.
See that
different
lady
things.
that got
I don't know. Basically, guys, it may be real. It may not be real. Nobody's ever gonna know. I don't know. I saw that clip and I was like so infatuated with it because it's so interesting. Because it's like the sheer coincidence of it, and nobody's telling me whether I'm right or wrong. Nobody's saying like, okay, if you're gonna say it's not from 2000, please give a year that it is from. They say it's a month after this happened. Prove it. Have receipts, please. All sides need receipts. Okay, if you're predicting this, if you're showing the predictions and stuff, you need to say, all right, this was this year, and this was this year. Because if it's a month after Trump actually in real life walked down the escalator, then it means nothing. Because it's remake. It's. You just can't believe anything. You just can't believe anything you see. Never. I can't even find websites for anything. I'm trying to look up stuff, and this has been going on for weeks now. People need to get it together. I'm gonna create my own websites for everything. Like I'm getting to the point where I have to look on Wikipedia for things. That's depressing. That's very depressing. That's more depressing than Dominic Mysterio's mic skills. Okay. I don't know what to do anymore. Like nobody has accurate information on any websites. So I'm stuck. All right. I'm gonna test this. It's gonna be like a transition. So here you go. All right. The next thing we're gonna talk about, okay, is I don't know. What was the next thing we were talking about? No, I can't remember. What was I gonna talk about? Something. I was gonna talk about something, right? Yeah. Yeah, I had something. I literally looked up controversial questions, but they got too controversial, so. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. Also, okay, so the next thing I was gonna talk about, I have had a fabulous just month on YouTube. I'm about to get 300,000 subscribers. I mean, about to get 1,000 subscribers, about to get 300,000 views on a video. Let's see if it's there yet. Look, let's see here. I can't find it. I'm nervous to look. It's not there yet. It's like 40 views away. 40 views or less. It's 9 views away, guys. Look at this. Seth Rollins video. Look at that. About 9 views away from 300,000. These comments also, I just want to run through these. These are really good comments. I really enjoyed going through these and reading these, and I every now and then I will go through and read these and see if anybody has said anything else. This one I really liked. I pinned it. Legend says that if you listen to the Shield's theme song, you will have a tendency to take the stairs instead of the elevator. I said I'm pinning this, and that. I ended up getting back to people a lot. I actually got lots of compliments. Maybe it wasn't this video, but on a different video at least, people were like, you reply to comments quicker and you quickly and you have conversations with people, and I like it. I like having conversations with everybody. It's fun. I like whenever people comment, and my goal is to always reply to comments or always heart them. I like having conversation with people though, as long as they're nice. A lot of people are just saying they got hyped. I did think John Moxley was going to show up until he didn't, but it was still exciting. A lot of people saying they were there. Stig, shout out to you. Most successful video about to hit 300 views, 300,000 views. It's actually the first time you discovered the channel. If only others stuck around. See, if others stuck around, I'd have 300,000 subscribers right now. So, if only, but that's, logically it's not going to happen. You could get 1 million views. And the amount of subscribers I got from this video is about 500, which was amazing. Yeah, a ton of comments. Very happy with all the comments. Very happy with everybody that subscribed and everything. Lots of achievements being hit this year, and especially this past month. Get to 900 subscribers, nearly 1,000, and then about to get to 300,000 views. It's just all crazy, I mean, to look at, like... Here, I'll share my screen again. To look at going from, let's see, lives. Going from videos that looked like this. Wait a second. Blurry, crappy background. I like that I had this feature. That was on Melon, but you have to pay for that, so I'm not paying for that anymore. Lots of views actually. Stupid stuff. To like, it would get a little better. At least I turned the LEDs on more. Is this when I got the webcam? Yes, it is. It is when I got the webcam. Maybe. Actually, it might not be. I think it was actually. But then right here, I don't have a webcam. Melon was good to use. I made so many different Melon videos. It's crazy. It's crazy to see that, like, we went from... I just want to show you all real quick. We went from this background here, this plain wall, this ugly plain wall, to this. Like, that's the biggest transformation. And it was about 7 months. Took a while, but it's there. And then, like, have a light now. And then go from that to now this. It's just insane. Just so many different things. It's cool to look back on it. I want to keep those. That's why I unprivated those, because I want people at some point, let's say I get hopefully big, I want people to be able to go back, because I do like doing that on YouTubers. Any YouTuber, honestly, I like going back and saying, okay, what was your first video and what's your video now? Like start, finish, before, after. I like doing that, so I want people to be able to do that with me if they'd like to. And it's just like, it's crazy. The amount of changes that this wall went through, the amount of holes that it has in it right now, the amount of, like, pencil marks, the amount of tape. There's so much tape on this wall. Like, props to the wall for holding up and not falling down. Like, we really here, we gotta thank the wall. Like, now I started with a little Chromebook, and now I have a PC. I have a mic, and I'm getting another one on Friday. I'm always gonna keep this mic though. I want to get another webcam at some point. I really don't need to though. Just, it's crazy. It is crazy to look back like at these pictures now. Like, it's just wow. All the subscribers, everybody. I have a Discord server. Everybody talks. It's awesome. Interacting with people, it's amazing. I very much enjoy it, and I thank you all for helping me to enjoy it and letting me be able to do this. For subscribing and everything, and because you can't do it without the fans. It's impossible. It's like any sport, anything. You can't do it without the people. And that's why I always want to show my appreciation. Because I think that's important. Many YouTubers don't do that. There's a YouTuber, I'm not going to say who, but they hit 30 million subscribers. Okay? And I was like, oh, they're going to probably do a big, celebration. Because that's a big moment, Like, you just went up the whole 10 million. You went from 20 million to 30 million, But they didn't. They didn't even mention it. And it was like, it was kind of shocking. Like, you value it so little that you can't even say thank you. That's like, it's a very, like, I'm having a massive celebration whenever I get to 1,000. You just wait, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna do something big. I'm gonna get some balloons or something. I'm gonna do something, and it's gonna be massive and awesome. I promise. Like, it's not gonna be like when I got to 700 and I did 700 or 800 and I just rode around my neighborhood dressed as John Cena on a scooter. Right? It's gonna be big. I promise. It's going to be amazing. It might even be a multiple day thing, you know? So I just hope we get there soon. But thank you all for watching. I know we only went over like one thing this whole time and then a few other things about the YouTube channel and everything, but I do appreciate you all watching. I will try to have a video every day, but that might be difficult. So I'll try to do a few a week. But it'll be fun. I'll have more guests on here. I actually texted about this in my Discord server, and it's like people are almost lining up to be guests. I didn't expect that. They're like, maybe I can be a guest on there. Oh, maybe I can be a guest on there. It's crazy. And I have a lot of people already lined up, and then some that are, in the process of being lined up. So I'm excited to continue doing this and see what happens. So ending again in about 30 minutes. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.